I thought it was a disappointing way to finish the season. I don't think we played well tonight. Thought too many guys had a bad game, and we can't afford that. The game meant something different to two teams tonight. It meant a lot to Kansas City. Didn't mean so much to us, and I thought that showed in the performances. However, we're going to remain very positive. We're going to have a positive week of training, and we're going to be ready come playoff time next week. I don't want to look back. I don't want to be negative in any way. You can throw any stats you want at me. I don't care. We're not going to look back. We're going to look forward, and we're going to be positive this week, and we're going to be ready come playoff time. We played that the last couple of weeks, and it's been solid with 4 across the middle, and that's what we're looking for going into the playoffs, being solid across the middle of the field. Yeah, I thought it's his first start for us. I thought he did some things well, some things not so well, but I wanted to give him his opportunity tonight. We have Bobby Ryan suspended, and wanted to keep Drew in the middle with Clarence and let those two play together. And I thought for his first start, Dello did well. I don't think we played through the middle of the field enough. We didn't get into any sort of rhythm with our passing all night. And when you don't keep the ball for long enough, you're going to be under pressure because you keep giving it away. And that was certainly the case tonight. Yeah, it was. It was always my intention going into the game. I didn't want to take any risks with him. He hasn't played for a couple of weeks, and I always intended him, taking him out of the game after 60 or 70 minutes. I thought he did okay. I thought, like everybody else, gave the ball away a few times, and it's important that we keep it. But for his first game in a couple of weeks, I thought he did okay. We just need to make sure our mentality's right going into next week, and like I say, we'll certainly get that right next week. When it comes playoff time, you have to have the right mentality, and it's all about how much you want to win. And I'm going to make sure we get that into this team this week.
Yeah, not a good performance, obviously. Just didn't get hold of the ball. We were defending too long, and our passing was poor, and our movement off the ball was poor, and they just seemed to want it a little bit more than we did. We need to take a good hard look at ourselves right now. It was a little up and down, although, for the most part it was pretty consistent. We never quite got to the level we did the first, 6, 7, 8 games where I thought we played very well, and just never seemed to quite get to that level again, and this is the time of season to do so. Can't wait much longer. Playoffs start next week, and at the same time, it's not always the the best team in the regular season who comes out on top of the MLS Cup. Just look at the last couple winners. Look at the Galaxy a couple of years ago. We need to start this weekend. I think that's why we got to work even harder. Kansas City was coming in. They were trapped in a corner and had to claw their way out. And give them credit, they came out and did that tonight. And for the most part, we let it happen and didn't do enough to stop them. It's a tough position for us to be in with them, clawing as hard as they did. But we got to match that. That's what we're going to have in the playoffs, and we got to be ready for it. It's tough. Obviously, it's a game. Like we said, that didn't necessarily mean much, but that's just on paper. For our spirits, for our attitude. It meant more than we showed tonight, and. It's tough to come off a hard game like that and just immediately turn it around for the playoffs. You can't just expect to walk into the playoffs playing 100%. We got a good week to work, to work the kinks out and see what we can do.